We begin our meditation by taking some deep breaths. We draw our attention to our breath. As a way to center our thoughts. To let go of all the cares we carry from the day. And I invite you to just take a few moments paying attention to your breath. This is a safe space where we can just be still and be in the presence of the Spirit. This evening's meditation focuses on water. And so I invite you to look at the image in front of you, or to just, if you prefer to have your eyes closed, imagine clear water, maybe running in a shallow stream, dancing over the rocks. It's cool, it's refreshing, it's life-giving. And as you imagine or watch that water, see if you can bring to mind what you sense. The sound of the water trickling by. The coolness. The way the light shimmers. I invite you to imagine that those rocks that the river or the stream runs over are different aspects of your life. I want to imagine first, what are the things that you want that water, that moving water, to wipe away? Maybe it's a care or worry. Maybe it's some aspect of your life that is burdensome to you. Maybe it's a fear or a temptation that feels heavy to carry. As you look at the water and the rocks beneath it, or you imagine that in your mind, you may feel as though those things are heavy, big rocks, immovable in the flowing stream. But instead, I want you to picture them as tiny, tiny pebbles, almost grains of sand that the water can easily pick up and take away. Imagine that just floating off in the cool, gentle water. Letting it go. Now I invite you to imagine those parts of yourself that may need a little bit of TLC. They might need to be nurtured, paid attention to. And I invite you to imagine that those things, whatever they are the bigger stones below the stream. They aren't washed away by the water, but instead the water cools them, refreshes them, washes them clean. With the gentle massage of the ever-flowing water, they're polished. The rough edges are smoothed. Just spend a few moments allowing that water to polish your rough edges, to nourish, to soothe. And as you watch that image, or imagine it in your own mind, pull back your focus a little bit, concentrating less on the individual rocks or pebbles or the dancing water, so that you begin to lose yourself in that image before you. as you focus on its dancing, its bubbling, the patterns it makes, the way the light shapes it. Allow that to draw your attention as you continue to breathe. And lose yourself in that moment of calm. Water is life-giving, elemental, and so I invite you now to imagine what part of your body or your soul or spirit would benefit from that life-giving energy right now. What part of you might need to be nourished or quenched or soothed? And once you have that in mind, I invite you to imagine that you are at that stream and that you reach down with cupped hands, feeling that cool, moving, clean water rush over your fingers and through your palm. And then draw that water to your mouth and sip it. Taste the fresh cleanliness of it. Feel the cold of it on your mouth and down your throat as you swallow. And then imagine that that water is quenching and feeding and filling whatever part of you needs that right now. We are grateful for water. We are grateful for life and for spirit. And we are grateful that we can feed our souls, rest our minds, replenish our energy by drawing into ourselves providing that tender care. I invite you to take 3 more deep breaths. And when you are ready, open your eyes.